Hello, everybody. Uh, Astro-gravitational report for September 8th. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. First of all, when I can start, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paulina. Happy birthday to you. She probably doesn't know I'm going to sing for her, but it's a little surprise. And I have some surprises for you, too. Um, Working out in here to make the astrology report a little bit better for you. Planning pretty soon at some point to have a in your that way you're gonna be able to see in that area the window and did some improvements within the software. So that's what it's gonna be. So you're gonna have in that window a little bit in there. You're gonna have the astrology chart of the day, so you guys can see what I've been talking to you as a chart. So working on that, working on improvement, everything for you. Hopefully, you guys. I would love to have like a little bit of feedback. Do you like that change? Do you think this change is good, or however that may be, or that is a whatever the feedback is, positive, negative. We're ready to take it on. But talking about this, if you guys want to contact me, you see the email below. So that way, no confusions about if you need some personal chart. But here is what's going on. As I stated yesterday, 11 o'clock p.m. Go to bed at 10. Please take my advice. It'll help you. Looking at from the yesterday's this intuition or authority energies fight and so on and so on. What is it gonna come in? It's still gonna be going on early in the morning at some point, but it's not gonna be that powerful because right now the moon moves into Cancer. She's at home. She is like, I'm in my own waters. I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. But that energy is gonna be squaring Mars. Mars is in Libra. Cardinal signs between family and a partnership. Oof. Is those two going together? Take a look at it on that situations. If there is no situations with like this intensity moments, there won't be no grow up. So that's what is gonna be this day of growing up within our self. So over the time, this energy is going to be growing. This energy with the moon is going to be moving. Right now, she's sextiling Saturn instead of Mercury opposing Saturn. Now the moon is turning to this transformational tool, this intuitions, this mother that helps and knows what it's doing because what she's home. So better to listen to your wife sometimes, guys. Better to listen to your own personal intuitions as well. So, talking about this at 7 o'clock, the energy is going to be a little bit more intense. The ascendant is at 20 degrees of Virgo. That's going to be squaring the midheaven. There is a Gemini, and this midheaven at Gemini, even at 6, 7 o'clock, it's kind of intensified. You're kind of like looking this friendshipness. Did I have a friendshipness in my relationships? First of all, you're a friend with you before you go out and internalize your friendshipness with everybody else in there. That is going to be a big giant lessons, and some of the things has to be healed because people who do not value the friendship, guess what? They harm you, they wound you, you feel any energy, emotions, or gravity level. It's like gravity level is like, I don't want it. You're pushing that energy. You like you pushing the people away. It's the same thing as you're this big giant north magnet and their north magnet. You try to put them together. Nah, they're not gonna. It's not gonna work either. But take a look within this. This is gonna help you to understand the values of love within yourself. So 8 o'clock midheaven is exactly with the moon at 3 degrees of Cancer. That is going to be create some challenges. It's squaring Neptune and it's squaring Mars and the ascendant in there, and the ascendant is opposing Neptune. It's like I don't see these visions. I don't know these visions, but the intuition sees what the teacher she learned from the past. You know what I did in the past wasn't proper. Should I do the same thing? A lot of you is going to end up in a situations that you're going to be thinking, what should I do? What is it going on? But at 9 o'clock, the midheaven is giving you the directions that the moon is going to be at 16 degrees. She's going to be normalized the situations from within. We're going to have these beautiful energies there. It's going to be coming in there. They're going to be towards Jupiter, that it's going to be towards Mercury retrograde and the Sun. So talking about that, those energies going to be very powerful. But right now at 9 o'clock, we have the rising energies. They are in Libra and they are sextile in Venus. So you're going to pay attention how the love right now it's going to rising. It's just rising up. And you're wondering why. Why? Because you did your inner work from within you. Excuse me about that, but I did for an hour and something. I did live video just before I recording this and had a little break, but my throat is dry. But anyway, talking about the energies, guys. The energies later on at 10 o'clock, they're going to be a little bit more under the divine guidance. Why? Ascendant at 26 is divine energies with Neptune. You're going to get these visions for the divine partnership within yourself. Mars, when it comes in at 26 degrees of Libra, he's going to be getting it. You're going to see what the divine wants from you as actions. At the same time, midheaven though has divine energies with Saturn. Those are the two divine aspects right now currently working on. The planets, they don't make currently a divine aspect right now. They don't, it doesn't have it. But looking at from within yourself, you're gonna be able to go ahead and see what is unseen. How? The intuition, which is the moon, it is in a very beautiful trine with the ascendant, and the ascendant is a trine with Saturn. The secrets, the hidden secrets, the rings of Saturn that represents behind all this, it's gonna begin to open it up for you. He's in retrograde, right? Normally it's close, but in retrograde it opens. It says like, look what you have done. Look what you have relearned. Look what you have to relearn within yourself. So at 11 o'clock, midheaven is going to be with Lilith and Venus. That's going to be squaring Uranus and Jupiter. Hidden agenda, shadow businesses, and so on. Authority and using your authority over things to control, manipulate things. Oof. Hopefully, you're going to be experiencing some of that because that's how you're going to learn. But at the same time, it's telling you how you to purge these energies out. And it's going to be later on in the afternoon when there's going to be midheaven into a Scorpio. You're going to be feeling these energies because right now, the reason you're feeling this energy is because the rising energy, which is the ascendant, it is in Scorpio. And that creates that square with Venus and a square with midheaven and Lilith in there. And that's going to put more pressures between Scorpio Taurus and Scorpio Leo. And Leo Taurus has already been enough. Talking about Jupiter and Venus and Leo has been kind of like a hammering all this. But things will change. Things will definitely going to change. But first, you have to realize what this is. Ascendant at 9 degrees at 12 o'clock at noon is going to be at 19 degrees of Scorpio. That energy is going to be more intense than the previous hour. But the things is going to be improved. And I'm talking about that they're going to be improved because Venus and Jupiter are right now, they're separating. At some point, they're going to have this harmony between them. And later on, we're talking about when Venus is going to be walking into Virgo. This is going to be a very beautiful healing time. Time for the love to heal. Use that. This is going to be the energy of Mother Mary giving the healing energies to the little boy that is born. So at 1 o'clock, midheaven, it's gonna be with the sun. What are you gonna be authorizing within yourself? Be careful with the visions, because if you put your own visions from the past, you're not gonna get there. Mercury is opposing Saturn. Is like, I'm not restricting, I'm not approving this, I'm not sending this message, I'm not sending this fax, I'm not sending this email. And you're like, I send an email, where is the email? You should receive that. And you're like, I got no message. I got no nothing. Mercury retrograde. That's how it goes. But with that being said, the authority is very beautiful with the retrograde Jupiter and the retrograde Uranus there. There's a beautiful revising of what you can grow, what you can do, what you can revise, and what kind of certain changes you have to make within your lifestyle as an authority to heal this world. Beautiful energy, guys. Beautiful. So at 2 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be at 3 degrees of Libra. There is a divine energies with Saturn again. And at the ascendant at 14 degrees is the divine energies with Jupiter. Things is going to be coming into you, messages or informations and so on, but it's going to come in under the disguise from the love. The person who loves you is going to send you a message, because why? Venus is entwined with the ascendant. All of a sudden, something is going to breaking up, something is going to happen, and so on. But if it is on the negative side, ascendant is going to be squaring the sun, and it's like, I'm not doing anything, I'm not getting anything, I don't like to hear about this stuff, and so on. They just get away with it. Be mindful about this, guys, because at the same time, midheaven is together with Mars, and that energy is squaring the moon. Your energies, your emotions. Try not to explode, okay? Please. So at 3 o'clock, things are gonna be a little bit more calm down. The ascendant is at 27 degrees, opposing the moon, but there's gonna be calm down, okay? Baby, calm down. That energy is gonna come. So here is, it's coming at the 4 o'clock. That is it, the same energies that I was talking about, the Scorpio hours. You're going to be dealing with that energy. It's going to become a little bit in a higher end. But at 5 o'clock, that energy is going to be just really, really piling that up. It's going to be the square with Lilith and Venus, and it's going to be these oppositions between midheaven, Uranus, and Jupiter, and squaring Venus. Remind you about the last year. What did you do the last year? What did you get the last year? Did you act it properly? Did you put your act together? Did you say the things together? Did you learn the lessons from the last year? If not, you're learning it again and again and again until what? Till the job gets done. Basically, you change yourself. You transform yourself. So at 6 o'clock, there's going to be these divine energies that it's coming right now. They're going to be mated by midheaven and the moon. That energies that I was talking earlier about, the ascendant. Now you're working with this energy. Hopefully, you guys getting this report right. Ascendant, actually, the rising energies that's coming in, they're coming from Aquarius towards Virgo. Very beautiful, reinventing the world to heal the world, to heal what it needs to be done. But by what? By justifying the needs. We need to change this, so we have to create this. Because the way it is doesn't work for the world. There you go. That's how it goes. And at 7 o'clock, the things are going to be a little bit more interesting right now because the ascendant is at the 10 degrees of Pisces, is divine energies with Mars. Mars sees within the mysteries of the world. What is the mysterious part of these relationships that he is within? So the people, they're going to be a mass awakening. Is my relationship is good or not? Also, there's going to be a lot of awakening because right now Mars and Venus, they're in sextile. New love, new awakening, new situations, or just reigniting the things, because the other side of that divine energy is Venus. So this is the divine energies between Leo and Libra towards Pisces, towards the end of the situations. Interesting energies. So 8 o'clock, the energy is going to be a little bit more interesting as far as that. There's going to be the midheaven. It's at 3 degrees of Capricorn. That is going to be beautiful trines towards Mercury. There's a sextile with Saturn, but it's opposing the moon. Be mindful about this. Family or work, work or family. I have to be balanced between all this. But what happens with the balance? Well, Mars creates the balance. How is Mars says? Well, Mars is opposing the ascendant. Mars doesn't see. He sees this rising energy that something comes up and tomorrow the whole world's gonna end and I'm gonna be in fear and I cannot maintain the balance. Maintain the balance, guys. It is about you to learn to become the looking at from a higher point, from raising and above what the situation is and act accordingly the situation's needs, not what you want. So here it comes like 9 o'clock, beautiful energy. Those who did what I just said, they are gonna be great. Midheaven at 17 degrees. Very beautiful kite created with the sun, the Mercury retrograde. Very beautiful kite that it's involved Uranus and Jupiter and all this. On the top is the moon. So now you made that balance from the previous hour. But if you look at things from above, how are you going to look from above? You put what? The kite from above. Can you imagine you see the world from the kite view? How beautiful that might be, and so on. But that's you, right? So here is a 10 o'clock energy. Midheaven is at 1 degrees of Aquarius. Calm down situations. Beautiful. Personal suggestion. Go to bed. Just go to bed. All right, guys. It's going to be very calm down energies and chills out. Because if you don't chill out, at 11 o'clock, midheaven, it's at 16 degrees of Aquarius. Yes, there is a divine energies with the sun, but there is a squaring with Jupiter and Uranus. There is oppositions with Lilith and Venus, and Lilith and Venus are squaring with Jupiter. And you're like, oh my God, I can't grow with this. I can't love with this. This person doesn't love me. She hides things from me. This person is like that. We need to do something else. That woman stops me to grow. You cannot sleep because your worries are there. Instead of looking at the divine, it's like, you know what? I'll leave everything into the divine. Here, God, take all these problems. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Snore if you have to. Okay, guys? Trying to be a little bit more fun for you. So, with that being said, that's what it was, the Astro-gravitational report. Hopefully this report helps you in your day, guys. And come back tomorrow. I have another Astro-gravitational report for you. Be love, guys, and love your comments.